Hi, and welcome to the second week of Mathematics in the Modern World. So for this week, we'll discuss the patterns and numbers in nature and the world and the Fibonacci sequence. So let us define sequence and term. So a sequence is a list of number that follows a certain rule or pattern, while the term is the individual numbers in a sequence. It is very easy to generate the next term in a given sequence. So in order to generate the next term, the number to be added is either repeating, growing, or shrinking. So first, let us have this example here for the repeating. We have the terms 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60, and so on. So in order to get 20, we will add 10 to 10. So this is plus 10. And this one is, in order to get 30, we'll add 10 to 20. So, and notice that for the remaining terms, we will do the same. So this is plus 10, plus 10, and plus 10. So notice that in order to get the next term, we will simply add 10 to the previous term. So that is why we call that repeating. So for example number 2, we have 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, and so on. So to find 18, we will simply add 9 to 9. Find 27, we will add 9 to 18, and so on. So again, the number to be added in order to get the next term is, this is 9. In order to get the next term, the number to be added is repeating. So, yun yung ibig sabihin niya. So, next we have the growing or increasing. Let us have the sequence 14, 15, 17, 20, 24, 29, and so on. So, it should be in order to get 15, we will add 1 to 14. Next, in order to get 17, we will add 2 to 15, and 17 plus 3 is 20, and 20 plus 4 is 24, and 24 plus 5 is 29. So, notice that every number to be added is increasing. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, kada step, mag-i-increase tayo ng 1. So, next we have the 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, okay, sorry. 4, 5, 4, 5, 7, 10, 14, 19, 25, and so on. So, 4 plus 1 is 5. In order to get 7, we'll add 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5, and plus 6. So, this is increasing. So, again, kada step, mag-i-increase tayo ng 1. Lastly, we have the shrinking or decreasing. So, we have the sequence 118, 98, 73, 43, 8, and negative 32. So, in order to get 98, we will add negative 20. So, next, in order to get 73, we will add negative 25 to 98. So, for the next one, in order to get 43, we'll add negative 30 to 73. And so goes negative 35, and this is negative 40. So, notice that the number to be added in order to generate the next term is decreasing. So, you might be confused na mas malaki yung 20 sa 25. So, we have to acknowledge or we have to regard the sign. So, for a short review, dun sa mga nalilito, for example, we have the number line. We have 0, 1, 2, this is negative 1, and negative 2. So, in this side, on the right side, the numbers gets smaller or smaller as they go far away from 0. But for the other side, the numbers gets larger and larger as they go away from 0. So, we can say that negative 2 is less than negative 1. But, positive 2 is greater than positive 1. So, that's just for a short review. Now, let's proceed to the second example. We have 200, 190, 170, and 140. So, 200 plus negative 10, 190. 190 plus negative 20, 170. So, 170 plus negative 30, that is 140, and so on. So again, the numbers to be added in order to generate the next term is shrinking or decreasing. So, ganun lang kadali yung pagkuha ng next term sa isang sequence. So, I hope na-clarify na yung mga answers ninyo, and you can now proceed to answer learning activities number 1 and 2. Now, let's proceed to the Fibonacci sequence. So, Fibonacci sequence, in Fibonacci sequence, each number in the sequence is the sum of the two numbers that precede it. So, we have the table here. For this row corresponds to the term or the individual numbers in the sequence. And for the second row here, we have the term number. So this means that this is the zeroth term, the first term, the second term, the third term, and the fourth term, and so on. So, what is the ninth term? So, from the definition of Fibonacci sequence, in order to get the next term, we have to find the answer. We have to find the sum of the two numbers that precede it. So, in order to get the ninth term, or f sub 9, we have 13 plus 21. So, this is equal to 34. So, the ninth term is 34. How did you solve the ninth term? By simply adding the 7th and 8th term, which is 13 and 21. What is the pattern of the Fibonacci sequence? So, if you have noticed, adding the two consecutive terms will result to another term of the Fibonacci sequence. So, this is the pattern or the formula. So, f sub n denotes for the Fibonacci number dun sa term na hinahanap natin. So, balik tayo dito. Pinapahanap sa atin yung ninth term. So, this would be f sub 9. F sub n minus 1 is the previous term, or f sub 8. And f sub n minus 2 is the term before f sub n minus 1. So, that is 7. So, apply this concept to be able to find the 10th to 15th term of the Fibonacci sequence. So, for f sub 10, we have f sub 9 plus f sub 8. So, this is equal to, ano nga yung ating 8th term? That is 21. Dito na pala. tinignan ko pa sa table. So, first, the 9th term, this is 34. And the 8th term, which is 21. So, 21. So, this is equal to 55. So, for the 11th term, we have f sub 10 plus f sub 9. So, this is 55 plus 34. So, this is equal to 89. For f sub 12, or the 12th term, we have f sub 11 plus f sub 10. So, f sub 11 is equal to 89 plus f sub 10, which is 55. So, this is 4. So, carry 144. So on. So, you can try to solve for the 13th, 14th, and 15th term on your own. So, you can now proceed to answer learning activity number 3. We have another formula here. So, have you ever considered if you're being asked what is the 80th term in the Fibonacci sequence? So, 80th term. Kailangan mo pang hanapin yung mga preceding term bago mo mahanap sa 80th term. So, meaning to say, hahanapin mo pa si sunod kay sunod kay 15. So, mag-start ka ng 16, 17, and so on hanggang makarating ka sa 20. So, that is very time-consuming. So, however, you can calculate the Fibonacci number using the golden ratio. So, this is the Binet's formula. This one here is read as Binet. So, this is silent T. That's why we call this formula as Binet's formula. So, we have a typographical error here. So, this exponent here should be 10 instead of 2. So, please take note. So, let us have the example problem. So, we are asked to find the 15th term. So, we will simply use the Binet's formula. So, we have, for letter A, f sub 15 is equal to 1 plus the square root of 5 all over 2 raised to n minus 1, So, minus 1 minus square root of 5 all over 2 raised to n all over square root of 5. So, we will substitute. So, 1 plus square root of 5 over 2 raised to 15 minus 1 minus square root of 5 over 2 raised to 15 all over square root of 5. So, input lang. 1 plus square root of 5 2 minus square root of 5 over square root of 5. So, we have 15. This is equal to f sub 15 is equal to 610. So, to find for the 20th term, we will simply substitute 20 to n. So, f sub 20 is equal to 1 plus square root of 5 over 2 is to 20 minus 1 minus square root of 5 over 2 raised to 20 all over square root of 5. So, this is equal to 6,765. So, for letter C, we have f sub 25. So, this is 1 plus square root of 5 over 2 raised to 25 minus 1 minus square root of 5 over 2 raised to 25 and all over square root of 5. So, this is equal to 72,025. So, we have the answers here. Okay. So, you can now proceed to answer learning activity number 4. So, that's all for this week. I hope madami kayong natutunan, and thank you and bye.